Hello everyone, CNCHD here and welcome back to some more Zero Hour content. We are today watching the ExtraVaganza matches between Humanity and Abuka. You need to play anyway, or do you want to host? I can host too, no problem. Was a bit laggy. I think there was 63 latency in the beginning, was really bad. Okay, they want me to host. I host, no problem. Humanity versus Abuka. Pick large maps so they can join. Okay, this will be a best of 11. The first to 6 wins will win the first round here in the ExtraVaganza tournament. Let me quickly check who picks first. Both want to play right now. Oh, no, they want to do lag test. Lag test. I thought I want to play their 1v1 on Bombardment Beach. Yeah, I know. I want to check who's on bottom bracket. So Abu picks first matchup and map. Okay, so Abuka picks first. Is this another lag test or a real match now? Okay, they want to play on Arctic Lagoon. There it is. Okay, they want to play for real. That's good. I will ask them for fixed colors. Can you both pick fixed colors for the matches, please? Looks like Abuka is going for cyan. And Humanity will be going for the red color. Okay. Got kicked here by the server, also very usual stuff on Revora that you get kicked. Happens way too often that you randomly get kicked. Arctic Lagoon. Seems like Humanity also got kicked here randomly, as he's right now trying to log in. Abuka, you need to be kicked. And there is Humanity. Awesome. Excellent. Pick Nuke or Tox. Nuke versus Tox. I like the Nuke here in this matchup, as I'm a China player. I love that Nuke. Yeah, it's reverse. That's correct. Okay, let's take a look. Who will pick what? Looks like Abuka is going for the Nuke. China Nuke. And Humanity will be going for color, please, red. Let's unlock him. Thanks. Good luck. Have fun. All right. Nuke versus Demo. Let's hope that the connection will be better. Quickly need to give Abuka his Demo General. And there we go. Here on the top side, we have the Nuke General from Abuka. And I messed that up here on the top. I will fix that in a bit. And here on the bottom, we have the Demo General for Humanity. So, Demo versus Nuclear. I think now it should be right. Now it looks right. That's excellent. And this is, like I said, the ExtraVaganza tournament, sponsored by aka Baloney, very generous man here in the community, along with Lucifer Arise and lots of other great sponsors like Hapsy and Antipro and many more sponsors here. Very generous community. You can see a fast tunnel here happening in front of the dozer of Abuka. He's paying attention, but seems like the dozer is bugged on the spot, is not able to crush that worker, but will be able to crush it now. But the worker is running away, is going inside the tunnel very easily. Dodge there. Nice diamond trap here next to the supply stash. Will be able to detonate that supply truck, which might otherwise deal massive damage. And that was a very strategic demo trap. Didn't lose a single worker there. That was very strategic. I think the workers have a heart attack right now, because that was very close to death right now there for those 5 workers. Battlemaster coming in here, crushing that worker. A demo trap here also happened right next to the building. I think the Battlemaster will drive over it. He could also detonate this demo trap to destroy the Battlemaster if he wanted to do so. Technical coming in. There's a war factory here going on, but the RPGs here by Humanity will pick that dozer off very easily. Battlemaster was not destroyed by the demo trap. Would have loved to see that. We have an arms dealer barracks here happening on the bottom. There is nothing really going on there. Battlemaster crushing a worker there. No secondary supply here yet, and I think Humanity will drop a worker here to secure that supply stash. Or he just ignores it and goes for the supply line. There are mines. And he might run into the mines if he's not careful enough. He drops the 2 RPGs, destroys the Battlemaster here, but loses all units except for the technical. Battlemaster here on the bottom coming in. Running away, destroyed. Dragon tank there. So the Scorpions destroyed the Dragon tank there. Tunnel here was denied. Nicely placed demo traps here around the map by Mr. Humanity. That worker is not having his great day of his life, and that Battlemaster might be able to shoot here inside the supply line to kill some workers. But the Scorpions will be there to pick it off, and we see another harassment here on the top at the supply line of Abuka. Driving away here, and luckily for him, no mines there on the war factory. That was a very lucky thing here for him, but he's going to lose the technical anyway, because there was a Battlemaster parking and waiting for the technical. Tunnel is going up, and looks like Humanity is mainly focusing on this position and not on this position, but he's building his palace right now on the right, but main things happening on the left. Going for the oil grab now, and if Abuka is not careful enough and allows that, then Humanity will get a huge boost in the income. And the Battlemasters drive back. They could have gone for the scout there, but they are busy here defending their war factory, and they will be able to do so. But in the meantime, Humanity is successful capturing these 2 oil derricks, and now gets a massive advantage and a 2k cash boost. Battlemasters come in. One might drive over the demo trap, which is really nicely placed here. Scorpion scare away the Battlemasters. Abuka now knows up what's here going on with the oil derricks, and I'm pretty sure he will deny that in a bit. Purple coming in here on the top, spots the dozer, who just wanted to build a 3rd supply center there. War factory is going to get picked off here. Massive army of Humanity coming in. The Scorpion finishes off the Dragon tank. War factory is being sold. Is not. Why does he not finish it? Come on, finish it, finish it. No! Oh, that would have been 1,000 cash less for Abuka. But he lets him sell it. No idea why. And Abuka gets the 1k cash back. Okay, I hope everything is alright with the stream. If something is fishy, please let me know. For example, the microphone not working or something else. Stream looking shit or music too quiet, which I can actually make a bit louder right now. Yeah, so you can let me know if you want. Oil direct is finished there, just one remaining. RPG will not have a clever day here with going inside that building next to a dragon tank. That was not the best move to do. Nazim says, ease for GLA I think, and so far you're right. Nuke General struggles here quite a bit against GLA, but look at that. He has the Propaganda Center, and the Propaganda Center will help the Nuke General now quite a lot, but there's a palace and there will be German Cal on the battlefield in a bit, and there are also demo bikes. So these Overlord tanks need to be very careful. Don't let the GLA grab them. Worker coming in here on the right, lots of aggression happening here on the right, on the left as well. The Overlord tank was almost detonated by that demo bike. There comes another demo bike. Overlord tank will be shattered to pieces. There it goes. So one less Overlord for Mr. Abuka. Tunnel will now be spotted here on the right side, and I'm pretty sure that humanity will be victorious here in just a bit. Rick says, stream is good. That is perfect. Thank you very much for letting me know. That's good. My upload speed also looks good right now. The ping in my streaming software is green, which means stream should be good. Last time it was a bit red for bad connection, but let's hope it is fine. Map looks very red. Scorpion army coming in, and airfield going up for Abuka. Interesting choice considering that we have lots of quad cannons here on the battlefield. Not sure if that was the smartest idea ever. Next to the Overlord spam. Supply center going down, and I hear some demo bikes here on the top, which are going for the dozers. And looks like humanity, looks like Abuka is dozer hunted. Yes, he is dozer hunted. He lost his secondary supply on the left and throws in the GG. It was a quick match. Humanity showing overwhelming power here. And I quickly need to turn off the lights in my room because it's really annoying on my screen. Okay, that looks way better. Did they visit your flat to fix the internet? No, it will be on Monday next week. Hopefully they will find the issue, because I should have a really good internet with 1100 download and 57 upload. But right now I have only 2 kilobyte per second upload, which is really bad. Anyway, let's open another room and give them open slot here so both can join in. I pick the observer and we will go for another Arctic Lagoon. It's time to reverse. Abuka GLA and humanity the China nuke. They also picked the spots, which is good. Thank you, Brett. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good as well. I just woke up and feeling great. Thank you for checking. So we have the nuke here and the demo on the right, which we can also see on the map. On the top we have the nuke again, and on the bottom the demo, but this time reversed. So let's see what both players will be doing, different to what they did on the last match. Nuke General seems to be going here for the bottom left supplies. Free dozer opening. Wow, you don't see that very often for a China player. Free dozer echo boom it is. going for that economic advantage, but against a GLA can be very risky. Okay, here comes the 3 workers to the top to build some aggressive tunnels. Supply center going up at each position. 3 supply centers are up. War factory going up as well. Very risky build. Nice demo trap like last time. Was very helpful in the last time. And also we see the main buildings happening on the bottom left again. This time for Abuka. Supply truck coming in will be crushing that worker. Worker is not careful enough, but there's a terrorist. Terrorist might blow up that supply truck, but supply truck pays attention. And seems like humanity is coming through with this very risky opener. All the 3 supplies are up and running except for this one where a supply truck is missing. And I'm pretty sure he will fix that in a bit. Those are driving around here a bit, searching for some workers. Very smart decision. It's also a supply truck missing. This is a really nice position here for the tunnel. Right next to the bunker. And then putting in the RPGs there. Very good position for a GLA. Dozer will spot the worker here on the right if he's careful. Okay, Battlemaster here doing some aggression at the main base. Might be able to shoot into the supply line there, but I think it's pretty well boxed in. No, he tries it anyway. Gets a bit of damage on the workers, but will lose that Battlemaster to the Scorpion tank. Oh, I think that was a terrorist or something. Not getting the supply truck there, but might be in a bit. Abuka now spotting what's happening here with the 3 supply opener. Nizim says 3 dozers cause he dozer sniped him the past game and he knows it's risk to have 2 in, I guessing. It's really risky to have 3 dozers. Gives you 1k less cash and delays your spam against GLA, which you early need. So I'm not really sure if that's a great opener, but if it succeeds, you can really put out a great spam. Tunnel went up on the right side. Dozer didn't spot it, and we have a super technical hidden here for Abuka. He's scouting here for the mines, as we just noticed. Terrorist coming in here to blow up that reactor, but does not succeed with it. Reactor stays alive. Thank you, Bahadir, for wishing me a nice day. I hope you have a nice day as well. Thank you. Oh, technical needs to be very careful here. That Battlemaster does a lot of damage, but he destroys it. Good move. And we see an airfield going up here now for humanity. Tunnel on the top going up. Humanity not spotting it yet, but will be in a bit, I think, as it's very close. Also Battlemaster here on the bottom, shooting into the supply line, getting worker maybe. It's very slow, but he is getting there. Airfield will be spotted. Oh, super technical here. Is demo trapped. He is demo trapped. He will go down in a bit, and that is a big loss here for the GLA player, but does get the dozer. And I think humanity is dozer hunted. Yes, he is. He started with 3 dozers, is now dozer hunted. So that risky build didn't pay off so good, as it should have been. But the nuke general is now in full spam mode. He's sitting on 3k cash. Will go for the spam directly after the dozer hunting. GLA coming for that 3rd supply center. There's still the supply center here in the middle. And it's very loud on my ears. Let's put that a bit down here. That's much better. Tunnel going down, but is staying alive on 1 HP. Dragon Tank not finishing it off. That might be biting him in the ass in a bit. And losing 1 supply truck there in the supply line, but no big deal. Dragon Tank coming back to destroy the tunnel again. Yeah, he saws it and he finished it. Good move there. Okay, Battlemaster's coming now to the right, but it's only 2 Battlemasters, 3 Battlemasters. That's not enough against that tunnel. They will be picked off one by one. The detonation does the rest for the Battlemasters, and the GLA can proceed. This will all be destroyed here by the GLA. That Scorpion will be lost due to the detonation. And I'm pretty sure that Humanity is going to throw in the GG in a bit. He's now losing the 3rd supply. The scaffold stays there to keep him in the game. Yeah, that one battlemaster is not going to defend that off. Missing up posture on the bottom will be picked off. The Oildrek is under capture by the GLA player. Tunnel here is still being flamed down by the Dragon Tank, even though it's already gone. And the supply center is gone. So Humanity on only 2 supply centers right now. He is in full Tank Hunter, Battlemaster, Dragon Tank spam mode, as this is the only thing he can build. Oh, Dragon Tank right next in front of the tunnel, but is being picked off here. Could have done some decent damage. And Abuka, where's your supply center? Oh, you lost it. Oof. I think that was a Dragon Tank. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you lost that here on the right. Seems like I missed that. And surprisingly looking better for Humanity now, even though considering the fact he only has 1 War Factory, 1 Barracks and no doses. But yeah, he is in full spam mode. What Abuka now needs is a terror attack on the War Factory, and Humanity maybe should mine his War Factory so that he doesn't lose it. Next supply center might be destroyed in a bit. Abuka is not out of the game yet, even though it looks pretty much like it because he's only on these 3 buildings there. Is now rebuilding his secondary supply stash here on the bottom right. The map still very red. Nizim asks, can he come back from this? No doses. I mean, he does a pretty good job right now. He finishes off the tunnel. He's not out of the game. He is really good right now in this game, to be honest. He lost another supply center, only on 1 supply center, so that spam will be slowed down. But he's still spamming, and Abuka losing his secondary supply center again. Okay, looks like Worker wants to build a tunnel here, will be spotted by the buildings. No big problem there for Humanity. And Humanity might win this game. Oh, almost finished his own Battlemaster there. Worker goes up in flames. Big push here on the bottom. Supply stash will be going down. Battlemaster just crushed a Worker there. And that is all what Abuka has right now. That's the only thing he has left. He did a really good push in the beginning. Dozer hunted Humanity, but now there's nothing to follow really up there, and yeah, he might lose that. Okay, supply stash is going down, is being sold. Nice decision, but I think the flame tank will destroy it in time, and it goes to the cell. Hello, Big Smoke. What up? Everything going up great. Hope for you too. Battlemaster's coming in. That isotope upgrade is missing here for the Battlemasters, and therefore the blow up will finish off those Battlemasters very quickly. But Humanity doesn't care. He goes in for the kill and comes even in here with the Battlemaster just parking in front of the tunnel. There comes the Dragon Tank finishing off the last remaining supply stash. No, stays alive. Some push happening here on the top. Technically try to get through, finishing off that Dragon Tank, but only 1 terrorist is remaining. Yeah, tunnel went down. That bunker will also be toasted now. And really decent position here for Humanity. He keeps on spamming, he keeps on pushing. He's even long-range mining here from the top right. There are still quite a few battle scorpions, yeah. Quite a few scorpions here left for Abuka. But only 5 of them. They are highly promoted, highly wedded up, highly scrapped up, but 5 scorpions are just 5 scorpions. And the nuke general is in full spam mode, so these scorpions need to be super careful. Humanity, no, Abuka trying to go for his secondary supply stash again. There's no push from the right except for a red guard who's searching for a worker there. Might actually be successful there on the right. I also hear an oil grab right now there on the top. China player going for the oil, which is really good. He needs that money, as he's only on 1 supply center, and these Battlemasters come in. The Dragon Tank on the left is dealing damage, but the Battlemasters, because they stay so close to each other, they finish themselves off so quickly. Worker going down here due to the red guard. Dragon Tank will also be destroyed because Scorpion rockets just hammer through the armor of Dragon Tanks. And yeah, looking really bad for Abuka. You just have these 2 buildings left. The red guard just finished his hope of getting a secondary supply stash up again. And Humanity now on the oil direct, which will help him immensely with this spam. He even can push out the troop crawler now with all this money. Lots of man spam here. Lots of tank hunters. If he does the X-split correctly, he might not lose so many to these 5 scorpions. Okay, there's something in there in the technical, but the Battlemaster will spot it, but Humanity is not noticing it. There comes the push. The X-split needs to happen, otherwise he's going to lose so many rocket soldiers to these scorpion rockets. Okay, technically now going in here on the right. The artillery platform is captured, but no big deal there. Just passes by. Toxin Tractor deals some damage versus these red guards. Tunnel will be going down. There comes another Battlemaster going into the supply lines, and Abuka is out of workers. Okay, worker here in the main base of Humanity, but cannot do anything because he's out of money. Okay, the last 2 remaining buildings are going down, and if the arms dealer goes down, he will be out of the match. Scorpions taking heavy damage. And this might be the GG. SMP saying Humanity plays good without dozers, and I agree. Really good play here by Humanity, considering the fact that he was out of dozers there.
You have been
2-0 for Humanity in this best of 11 in ExtraVaganza tournament, sponsored by aka Baloney, hosted by GameReplays.org. Okay, I think Humanity is now picking his favorite matchup and map. AOD. I think Humanity picks his matchup and map now. Okay, while they pick, if you want to find out more about this tournament, you can go here to GameReplays.org, 0-hour generals discussion section. There you will see, or here on the top, you have the ExtraVaganza $2,000 tab. You can see the brackets, everything about the tournament, the stream box to see what is going on here with the streams right now, and yeah, you can see lots of stuff there. Tox demo Irish front. Okay. Irish Front. Where's the map? Irish Front. 1 sec. Where's Irish Front? Do I have Irish Front? It doesn't look like it. Irish Front, there it is. Okay. Talks demo. We have the talks for Abuka. So here Abuka is talks, and the demo is humanity. There we go. Good luck, have fun. Here on Irish Front. By MP3 and Relax. Really good map, to be honest. Really decent. These supply caches are pretty useless. I think there's only $100 in each. Still 500 cash for the grabs, but it's not really worth it to go for it in the beginning. You just ignore them and pick them whenever you want to. It's not a main priority to go for them. Okay, a GLA mirror it is. These tend to be very boring, very long, and very lengthy. Let's see if both players will give us an entertaining show here. Workers running across the map. Rick says, GLA mirror, yikes! And yes, I agree. Yikes indeed. I think the key position are these oil derricks, here on the top right and on the bottom left. You fend them off and keep them. I think that might be really good for you. And also the middle. I think these oil derricks are the key position here on this map. Okay, Abuka going for the free supply stash opener. Going for that echo boom, and humanity decides to go for 2 supply stashes and technical opener with 2 RPGs, 1 worker, and 2 terrorists maybe? Nah, looks like he's going for 5 terrorists directly and blows up the arms dealer. Okay, 3 supply stashes are up for Abuka. Nicely placed demo trap here next to the supply stash. Also looks like humanity has the key positions on the map under his control already by having these tunnels there. But there comes the technical, will spot the tunnel, might deny it, or just drives by. Tunnel might go up if he doesn't get the worker. He tries very urgently and he gets the worker. Good call there. Releases a rebel there. Might have the capture upgrade, but if he has the capture upgrade, that might be a bit of an overkill on the echo boom. Because free supply stage opener with oil grab might be a bit too much. Oh, nice crush here on the worker, but the demo bike will get the technical now. Oh, almost. Technically gets away and the other one blocks the demo bike. That looked very funny. And demo bike is finished off. The technicals coming in now by Abuka. Abuka now has the bottom left here slightly under his control, only just a bit. The demo trap might kill that technical. Oh, no, doesn't drive over it. Or does he drive over it? He drives over it, but doesn't get the detonation because he's too fast. Too fast, too furious, and doesn't get destroyed. Humanity here in full capture mode on the top right. The tactical might get the rebel though. And no, doesn't get the rebel. I mean, he gets it, but humanity gets the oil derrick first. Rebel standing there with the capture upgrade, now going for the capture tunnel here, still at 97%. There's a technical incoming to finish off, not finish off, but finish that tunnel with the worker inside. Might also get that worker and toxin rebel if he's careful enough. Technically tried to get into the supply line, but was not successful. So far, Abuka with a solid free supply stage opener here and going for that secondary arms dealer now. And a successful worker crush and oil deny here on the bottom left. Very nicely done by humanity. Paid attention there. Abuka going for the tunnel spam in the middle. More stuff happening here on the top. And goes for a third arms dealer. I mean, he has the cash, so why not go for 3 arms dealers? He's on 3 supply stashes after all. And 3 arms dealers, holy shit, that is going to be a massive GLA vehicle spam. I really like that. Very entertaining to watch. And you also don't see that very often with the 3 fast arms dealer opener. Vanity going for that secondary oil grab now, actually third oil grab now. He has 2 oil directs under his control already. Third supply stash is destroyed, that will be crippling Abuka in his 3 arms dealer build. Tried to go for the supply line but has no success, of course, because supply line is boxed in. Technical cannot go in. Now technical here going in for the supply line, will be able to crush some workers here, and that really cripples Abuka. He now lost 5 workers. He cannot keep up with the vehicle spam from 3 arms dealers. He does not have the cash for that. Should probably sell 1 arms dealer right away. 3 oil directs here for humanity. This doesn't look good for Abuka. ISO, I'd say, is $200 for each box, so that was 1k, I think, after all. So, yeah, okay, decent to go for, but not directly for in the beginning, but still decent to go for. I thought it's only 100, but 200, very good. Yeah, but she's finishing off these scorpions, and humanity going for his second arms dealer, goes for the palace. He has a massive income to keep up with all the spam here. Third supply stash is being rebuilt here by Abuka. And he is also going on attack move here on the right side of the map. Might get that technical. No, technical survives. That building will be cleared. Oh, that demo trap might get 2 scorpions. Yes, he goes for 2 scorpions and loses 2 scorpions. Nice demo trap there. Hello, Mr. Chubby Dino. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your time here. Also, welcome everybody to the stream. This is the ExtraVaganza tournament hosted by GameReplays.org, sponsored by AKA Baloney, with 2000 USD cash. So big sponsor, big matches, and this is the first round between humanity and Abuka. In the best of 11, first player to pick 6 wins goes into the second round, which is a qualifier round actually. We had a few pros and experts who auto-qualified in the beginning. And many other players need to fight for the main games. And this is the qualification for the main games right now. And the pros are already waiting in the main event for their opponents. It's a bit complicated, but if you see through it, you get behind it. Just one random scorpion here, but does massive damage here against the scorpions with his scorpion rocket. Palace is up, black market's going up, so humanity has the tech advantage. He still has 3 oil directs here under his control. And I think he just finished off his own rebel there. No, that was the demo trap here. The demo trap on the oil direct, placed down by humanity. I think that costed him the rebel. Really good placement there with the demo trap. Palace now going up for Abuka as well. He cannot really spam out because he has no cash. He has no workers. Is very crippled in his income. And I think this defense might go in favor of humanity. That's a lot of stuff there. And a demo bike coming in, but is getting picked off by the Scorpion rockets. But because the Scorpion rockets are missing, these Scorpions can advance now, as there's no massive damage against them. Nice pinky thumbnail, thank you. This thumbnail is done by Doom, I think. So I did not do this thumbnail, and this time I tried Rosa. Do I say it now correctly, or is it still wrong? Rosa. It's not a Rosa, but Rosa. Is it correctly now? I have no idea. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. Oh, nice demo bike here on the quad and the Scorpion. Good push here by Abuka, going in here for the kill, and gets it. And Wilfy finishing off that tunnel. There's the battle bus, but has no units inside yet, but is now being filled up by a massive amount of 6 RPGs. Armstealer will be going down. This is a scary army here by Abuka. But that battle bus might do some decent damage against these quad cannons, and there he comes, heals himself up in the tunnel. In the meantime, we see lots of science stuff here going on at the map. But you need to keep in mind that humanity still has the economic advantage. He has the oil derricks under his control, 3 in the number. So he's massively ahead. Also has now a 4th supply stash here. Okay, battle bus from Abuka now here as well. And where are the German Celts? I'm missing the German Celts here. Rosa says wrong. Okay, still wrong. Seems like I will never be able to correctly pronounce that name. Arosa? I have no idea how you pronounce that name. Really, no idea. Sorry. Sorry. Yumi Yummy Tommy, yeah, correctly. Yumi Yummy, you say it, Isual. It's just replace Z with an S. Arosa. Man, I really suck with these name pronunciations. Black market going up here for Abuka. Abuka really hammered here in these buildings, and I hear Jamkel here on the bottom. Oh, getting sniped here by another Jamkel. Ooh. Nice German action there in the base of Abuka. Abuka not looking so bad after all. Armstealer will be picked off there, but remains in the whole mode. Gets some cash bounty there. Now we see the black market spam and rocket buggy spam happening across all the map. Command center is going up for humanity. No building garrison there, just with 1 RPG. Really good pick off here by the quad cannon. Humanity in a massive economic advantage. He still has 2 oil derricks under his control, but Abuka has 1 oil derrick by himself. Now is long distance mining here from these supply stashes. Crates, I mean. And yeah, Abuka really doing great here. After all this rough start, he really got himself back into this match. Hello Nathan, welcome to the stream. This supply here will be mined out in a bit, but since both players are now transitioning over to a secondary income, it's no big deal if these run out. Really good rocket buggy army here. The German Kell is going in, sniping that 1 Scorpion tank, ignoring the rocket buggies. massive worker running here in the middle. And so far I think humanity is ahead still with battle buses and rocket buggies. I'm missing the units from Abuka. He has a good map awareness here, but he doesn't really have many units. And if you look at the map, you can see humanity being everywhere, except for the middle. So that is really difficult for Abuka to come back, but he still is in a decent position. Oildrek is going to be picked off by humanity now, which reduces Abuka's income even more. Next to this mined out supply stash here. So that means Abuka will be on just his black market. 1, 2 black markets. Yeah, once this is mined out, Abuka only on 2 black markets. I think that will be the GG here very soon, because humanity, if you look at the map, he is collecting from everywhere. He has the money. He's like Zazon, a big rich bitch, like Zazon says yesterday on the stream. And yes, I tried to pronounce it right this time. Zazon, not Zaxon or Xaxon, but Zazon. I try to do better, guys. I try to do better. Wow, that is a long range mining here from the left. Hopefully they have some shoes. Yes, they have shoes. Okay, so the feet don't hurt that much when they do that long range mining. Some rocket buggies here for Abuka as well, but humanity is just hammering through here with his battle buses, rocket buggies, scorpion tanks. Yeah, no big deal here with these armies. Abuka just getting hammered here into the ground. And I'm surprised that humanity has not put a stop to this yet. Gets the technical here. Terrorists cannot go into kill mode, but what would have done to terrorists anyway? They wouldn't have done anything. And Abuka's base now under main pressure. There is the sneak attack. Reinforcements will be popping out here in a bit. If there are reinforcements, yes, there are reinforcements. Oh, does a Fargo pop, loses the battle bus and his rocket buggies now. That was not the best pop ever. Rocket buggies will be finish off that tunnel. Will be ready to finish off the tunnel. I'm really stumbling over my words today. Command center goes up, but look at that. Abuka has no cash. He might lose that command center. No, he can't. No, he lost it. He lost the command center. 2,000 cash gone. And yeah, he's only on this income here right now. No black markets left. Tunnel is going down, and if that falls, I think Abuka can throw in the GG. Yeah, only one arms dealer remaining, 1 barracks, 1 supply station, that's it. These are the 3 last buildings here for Abuka. And the base is just massive. Look at that free Scudstorm spam here from Mr. Humanity. He's just saying how rich he is. Throwing down all these Scudstorms, building his supply stash by himself there. Just ignoring the workers to show absolute dominance. That he doesn't need to kill these workers, he just goes in. Okay, or he just shoots many rockets after that worker. That worker is like living in Matrix, or Matrix, however you want to pronounce it. He's running around dodging all these bullets. Okay, not now, but he dodged all the bullets before. And that is a massive rocket buggy collision there. But humanity takes it, loses quite a lot of rocket buggies though. And Abuka throws in the GG. 3-0 for humanity now.
You have been defeated.
No, I don't want to be defeated. Ah, damn it. I don't like to be game over. We now see a reverse. Humanity playing as the Tox and Abuka playing as the Demo. I'm curious if there would be a USA battle there, Nathan asks. And yeah, I'm curious as well. Will we see USA battles? I personally favor China battles, of course, but USA battles also works. Okay, let's open a slot. That was Irish Front. Let's repick that. Irish Front. There we go. And we will now see the reverse here by both players. It's 3-0 for humanity. He needs 3 more wins to be in the next round. Okay, let's switch the armies. Demo is now Tox. Tox is now Demo. So according to Isual, these are 1k in cash for each side. I didn't know that. I think it's just 500. I mean, still 500 is decent, but 1k is even better. Hello, 808 and Squares. Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you're doing great. Here comes the cash here. Worker feeling very rich and he sees the cash, he smells the cash, goes for it. And he now can finally buy himself shoes just for him, not for everyone else. Just him. He gets the shoes, nobody else gets the shoes now. That's 1k, that's the shoes, and he gets them. Mark my words, this worker will run around with shoes in quite a few seconds, while the other workers have pain in their feet, like this worker. Or like this worker. But this worker, he has the shoes now in a bit. He's strong on the feet now. He can run his marathon and show much fitness here. Okay, so 2 supply stage opener for humanity and 2 supply stage opener for Abuka. Very standard opener here for both players. Both trying to establish tunnels everywhere on the map. Abuka going for the top right and nobody going for the bottom left. And we can see the first technical incoming here. He will not crush any workers because there are no workers. And he will drive directly into the bunker and the tunnel and might lose that technical if he's not careful enough. He might go inside that supply line now. But will probably lose that technical here filled with terrorists. And no, he just ignores it. With a few HP left, he goes in and might go for 2 arms dealers. Okay, no, there was no terrorists inside. I thought there were terrorists inside, but no, nothing inside. And so the technical did some damage. That was good, crushing these workers. And this one might go for the supply line, but didn't succeed. Tunnel here on the right has been denied due to the technical killing the worker. Another technical here incoming for the supply line. Very good aggression, crushing 2 workers here. Only 1 worker. Okay, that technical didn't really pay for itself. That was no good technical, but still A+ for the effort there. Okay, 3 technicals. Ooh, that will be a good spam here for Mr. Humanity. He will get that tunnel. Abuka was here ready to finish that tunnel, but is now stopped in that process. Worker here next to the Oilderic. And he might go for that worker kill. Yes, he sees the worker, he goes for the worker, crushes him. The Oilderic is not captured here. He's denied. And there comes the second arm stealer for Abuka now. Humanity already has 2 arm stealers, might lose one. Is he filled with terrorists? He has some units inside. And there come the terrorists, 4 of them. And wow, look at that. There might have been, I think that was a fake building. Oh, gets the second arm stealer as well, puts it into the hole mode. That was an aggressive technical here by Mr. Abuka. Crushes the worker really good. (808) in square says that worker next to the Oilderic must feel very good. Yeah, he must feel very important indeed. Fox Rebel gets the worker inside that building easily. Okay, 2 more arm stealers going up. That was a really good terror attack here. Abuka spamming all of his 2 arm stealers as well. And we can now see a bit of shaping on this map. Humanity with 2 Oilderics again. 3 Oilderics. So again, Humanity swimming in cash with 3 Oilderics against Abuka with 0 Oilderics and just 1 supply stash. But 2 arm stealers. No, I correct that. 2 supply stashes, 2 arm stealers. But Humanity might have to cash for even 6 arm stealers if he wants to go for it, because he is rich. He's rich like Stanislav. And will be able to pump out all of these units. He even goes for a palace, because he doesn't care. He goes for the palace, he goes for the tech. To have some massive rocket buggy battle boss spam. There comes the palace as well for Mr. Abuka. With lots of RPGs here waiting for the bus, but bus will take a bit. Bus is very late. It's a German bus. German buses always late, and so therefore these RPGs need to wait. Will be a long waiting time. Because let me say you from German to you, German buses are very late, always. Okay, recaptures the Oilderic. So Abuka doesn't get the smell of oil, but Humanity keeps it for himself. He's very greedy. He keeps all the oils for him. He doesn't want to share. That Toxin Tractor might be able to do some decent damage, and no. Technical pays attention. And we have a massive push here in the base of Abuka. Abuka needs to be very careful, sends the demo bike and gets the 2 scorpions there, and wow, not much more, but just 2 scorpions. Also these RPGs who were patiently waiting for that bus, and as I said, bus was late, so the RPGs were not able to go inside that bus, and so the RPGs died. That's also happening in Germany here. The bus always gets late, the passengers cannot get inside and they die because of boredom. Same with Germany train, the Deutsche Bahn, always late. You wait for the train, doesn't get here in time, you just die of boredom. It's happening here, it's happening for real. I have that every day when I drive to work, it's happening for real. And Hamud says it right, German buses are gone always late, or when you are 5 seconds late, the timing, the bus is already gone, that's also true. Sometimes they are even 1 minute earlier, they just left. 1 minute earlier they left, you arrive punctually at the second and bus is already gone. reason for me why I ride the bicycle, because you cannot really rely on these buses and trains. They're always late. Yes, my Streamlabs is linked to my OBS. Yes, I have the stream alerts on. For some reason I don't get the new subscriber notifications, but it should be on. I mean, I tested it and it worked, so no idea why it's not showing. Oh, does a Fargo pop! But luckily for him, his quad cannon survived, but that was a massive Fargo pop here against the Scorpion tanks, and the Scorpions just finished everything off. Abuka here lost everything, has only this technical here. And that is not good news for Abuka. Abuka, on only one supply stash, is still trying to finish his palace. Is on 2 arm sealers, but doesn't have the cash. He's very broke, because humanity doesn't want to share his free oil derricks with him. And the result of that is that humanity is just huge on this map. He is huge. He has lots of troops and scorpions, and Abuka is nothing. He has that radar van, the palace, the 2 arm sealers, the 5 workers, but that's it. Random toxin tractor. Thank you, Bob the Satan.
Oh yeah, you gotta get swifty.
Giving some money for the news juice. Thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. That was very kind of you, sir. Thank you. And here again, also waiting for the bus. Look at that. All the passengers are being killed because the bus is not there. And now the passengers are killed and now the bus arrives. So there. Also, you can see humanity has German buses. Even loses a bus now to the terrorist. Oh, no, doesn't. Abuka frozen the GG. And humanity with an outstanding, outrageous 4-0. There was absolutely dominance here by humanity, but Abuka still trying his best to keep himself in the game, showing who's boss, but humanity is better in showing who's boss. And but still, A+ for the effort of Abuka. Really liked his play, but humanity is stronger. Okay, I think it's now going to be Abuka's pick. Abuka's pick now, I think. Yes. 4-6 wins. I think now Abuka picks matchup and I pick one of those 3 maps ready to match up. Could be. The rules are a bit complicated. I think that's the case here. Let's see. I mean, we can check here. If you here go to GameReplays.org, you can quickly go to quick links. And you will see here the matchups. Here are the matchups somewhere, and it's somewhere in here. Every player pre-picks one personal matchup and map, which is played first, mandatory. Second set, after that matchup and map choice alternates. Player with lowest points chooses first, and then something with map. It's a bit complicated here. Lots of rules, lots of matchups which you can pick from. The list goes on. It's a very long list, but I think these players have it in mind what they do. Let's see. Desolated District. Okay. One sec. Desolated District. There it is. Desolated District. And we have the tank GLA. Humanity going for that tank and GLA for Abuka. I'm the observer. Good luck, have fun. Okay, 808 Squares says he had to rebrand himself to Bob the Satan like a year ago. Okay, so yeah, you are now Satan. You are Lucifer now. Congratulations on your promotion from being 808 in squares to being promoted to Satan himself. Must be a really good promotion. Tank General, my favorite army of the tank, of the China. I love Tank General. Tank General is very powerful with Battle Masters, Dragon Tanks, Gatlings, Emperors, ECMs. I really love the Tank General. And here on the bottom we have the GLA Vanilla for the Abuka. Going here for a standard boxing and secondary supply. Humanity here in the middle with the fast worker crush here by his supply trucks. Also really nice flag here. I really liked the flag here on the map. Cool to see them. War factory, just one war factory for humanity. Because he went for 3 supply centers. Okay, a tank versus GLA with Echo Boom. Not really sure if that's the best decision, but he is going for it. And he can actually. He has the lead of 4-0. He can toy around now. He can try weird build orders and weird stuff. And if he wants to go for 3 supply centers with the tank against the GLA, then okay, why not? Workers are very dodgy here. Just one worker lost his life to the supply truck. Those are driving around here searching for that worker, but the worker is, look at that, the worker is inside the bush. The worker is now the bush, also he is as large as a tree. That is a huge worker, look at that, he is as large as a tree. That must be like a 18-meter worker right there, he is a giant. And still, being a giant, he's not spotted by the dozer. Second war factory coming up here very late for humanity. Might lose that. The dozer, yes, there comes the dozer, but technical also being destroyed there. Nice tunnel spam here by the GLA. Dragon Tank coming and gets the supply stash because the GLA has no protection. He has only 5 RPGs, but what can the RPGs do against that dragon? Nothing. They need to go in. The supply stash will be destroyed. Gatling here coming in on the left will kill all these 6 workers actually who got scared away by the dragon. The supply stash actually survives and we see a Marauder tank. Look at that, Marauder tanks coming in, the workers blocking the Marauder. And I really like to see these Marauder tanks. That is a good transition against the tank general. That is not a lucky place for a tunnel right now. You need to hide behind a tree. But the Gatling tank doesn't see you, okay. Also, interesting position for a propaganda center.
Oh yeah, you gotta get.
Damn, son! That is a lot of donation here, Mr. Bob the Satan.
Time to get swift.
Poor worker, last donation for the worker. Worker has now $100 in his bag to buy himself some shoes. Really nice. Thank you very much, Mr. Bob the Satan, aka 808 in squares. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. In the meantime, we can see lots of Gatling tanks pushing in, the terrorists losing their life. I mean, they were destined to lose their life, but not like this. Not like this. Marauder, not idea why he's driving away. No idea. He could have destroyed one Gatling tank, but there are listening outposts in the back, so maybe that's why he ran away. Abuka in a bit of trouble here, but he at the same time is pushing against these supply trucks there. Also, these supply trucks will be in danger, but if they are careful enough, they can just crush these RPGs, no problem for them. Tunnel will be going down. The Marauders cannot go back inside the tunnel. Okay, one goes back inside the tunnel. And the RPGs here doing damage. The Dragon Tank killed almost his own supply center. Dragon Tank needs to watch it. Really needs to watch it. Supply stash doesn't look good. Marauder Tank hammering some damage here inside that Marauder Tank. Nice getting the Gatling Tank away here. Really nice. Nice save here. Abuka on Tomb Arm Stealers, but again, only one supply stash. He doesn't have the cash. And I really like the placement of this propaganda center. It's very unique here in the corner, next to the oil rack, of course, because humanity loves oil racks. ECM going for the crush, but that is a big waste of that ECM, but at least gets the worker. There is a Helix on the battlefield. Look at that. But humanity has some huge problems in his base. And if you want to call it by a name, you just name it 2-rifled Marauder Tank. There is no scrap deny coming in, and the Marauder Tank cannot scrap itself up. That is a dangerous situation for humanity. You don't want to have a 2-rifled Marauder Tank in your base. That is the least thing you have to do, want to have in your base. That's the last thing you want to have, I wanted to say. And if that Marauder Tank gets 3-star promoted, that means trouble. Here comes the Dragon Tank. Where's the Helix? There's the Helix. Helix loading up a Black Lotus, I think. And keep in mind that Helix cost him $2,000, I mean, $2,000, because he is Tank General. And Helix cost more for Tank Generals. Sneaky Dragon Tank, he is very sneaky. He's so sneaky that humanity lost control over him. He can't find the Dragon Tank anymore because it's so sneaky placed. He tries to search for it, but can't find it anywhere anymore. These two tunnels turn out to be a bit problematic here for humanity. He has the Emperor, he has a very damaged ECM. Isual says Uber Marauder, and yes, it's a Uber Marauder. It delivers Uber own age. But there comes the Helix. Helix has a propaganda tower on itself, but is now getting shot down. There, Marauder is disabled. Is going to get destroyed. Ooh, big loss there for Abuka. That was a big loss there. No, he has a bunker inside. Okay, Helix has a bunker inside. No propaganda tower, but a bunker. Gaming seals. Yes, the game is still working on Windows 10. You can go to YouTube and search for Dominator Windows 10 Zero Hour. Dominator has a good video explaining how to play Zero Hour on Windows 10. There's also Legionnaire with a video explaining how to play Zero Hour on Windows 10. I myself am on Windows 10 and Abuka throws in a GG. And yes, it works very well on Windows 10.
You have been defeated.
But you need to have the Origin version. If you don't have the Origin version, it might not work. If you are like me who has the CD version, it will not work. Okay, Desolated District was the map name. We now see the reverse of Abuka versus humanity on a 5-0 dominance by humanity. Abuka now with the Tank General and humanity with the GLA Vanilla. Let's update the score. GLA Vanilla on the left, Tank on the right. And as a China player, I really hope that Abuka delivers own age now, because the Tank General is a powerful army. He has powerful tanks. Abuka says yep. We have no idea what they mean. Maybe I missed something. That is a really shitty supply stash. It's so far away from the supply center. I think you need 7 workers now to collect decently from that supply. Bit far away, Mr. Humanity. Okay, Abuka going for the 2 forward supply centers, 2 forward war factories, and the main supply is being ignored. Isual saying, damn Abuka, even Marauder not helped him, and he's right. Marauder could have helped him, but the ECM disabled it and then the Battlemaster finished it off. Maybe he's listening to the stream. No, I don't think so. Oh, terrorist throws himself into the supply trucks, delivers own age here in front of the China base, kills 2 supply trucks, and even with his large detonation jumps the game from 10 latency to 26 latency, makes the game very laggy. That's how big this detonation was. You could feel it in your game, in your room right now, in your living room. You can feel the detonation with a very laggy game. Okay, supply truck coming in, searching hopelessly for some workers to crush, but he is a bit lost here in the desert. He has no success here. He will be picked off and easily delivers some scrap. Oh, look at that nice quick scrap deny. Abuka very quick with his hands. He has quick hands, quick clicks like a Korean from StarCraft 2 with 400 APM and drops that scaffold right there and cancels the scrap up. Technically he gets away, not getting it. These 2 players really like their 2 arm sealers spam. You really have to give it to them. A normal player would place down a palace there. No, not these 2. They go for a 2nd and 3rd arm sealer once they have cash, which is not bad. It's good. It's a good decision. So Humanity on 2 arm sealers now. China player still on 2 supply centers, 2 war factories, but only 1 truck. Okay, random Scorpion tank randomly going inside the base and randomly getting shot down by the Gatling tank. Could destroy the Gatling here right now, I think. No, doesn't do so. And randomly gets shot down there. Rebel going for the oil grab, and look at that. Humanity again going for the oil because he is greedy. He wants the oil every time he plays the game. Gatling here parking in front of the oil rack will deny any further oil grab on the top left. Very dangerous technical here on the bottom right. Will pick off 2 supply trucks and a dozer if Abuka is not careful enough. And the dozer is being put into a safe position. Good decision. And he will now spot there. There is no 3rd supply yet by Mr. Abuka. And he will now go here to the left. Will pick off 1 supply truck and maybe a dozer. And I think that's a Gatling. Yes, that's a Gatling. Drives through the walls because Ghost Tank exists in this game. Ooh, mines now, but a bit too late because now the GLA player knows about them. Saws them. He saw them, I mean. Palace here being denied by the massive tank army of Abuka. Gatling tank being killed by his own friend. Dragon tank not careful enough. Supply stash being flamed down. Oh, technical needs to be very careful. That is a long-living technical. You really have to hand it to him. I think he's like a cat with 7 lives or 9 lives. Depends on what you think how many lives a cat has, 7 or 9. And he has many lives, but I think there his life runs out and he lost the technical. Looking good for Abuka. Oh, look at that. The RPG is waiting for that dozer and will get the dozer. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Nice flame wall against the quad and the RPGs. Gets the quad. Really nice flame wall. And we see a dragon tank here spotting the oil grab here, which is not grabbed yet. Hello, Millard. Thank you for tuning in. And yes, you're a bit late because this might be the last match, but considering how good it looks for Abuka, it might not be the last match. Also, welcome, Nickname. Nickname, the author of the Zero Hour Times, is now searching for all these nice articles here right now. And Nickname, if you tuned in early enough, maybe there's an article about German buses being late. Could be a nice article. Millard, I think it's all great today. I'm still waiting for that technician to fix my internet, but so far looking all great. Thank you for checking in. Seems like everything seems to work really great today on the stream. Good attack here by the Scorpions, delivering their Scorpion rockets and then driving back. Technically on the right, denying that building, that barracks, and gets the dozer! Was that the last dozer? Here we saw the dozer being picked off by the RPG, and here was the last dozer. Abuka dozer hunted. But he has all the important key buildings. He has a propaganda center, war factory, second war factory, 2 supply centers. Will lose his propaganda center now though. He might be able to pull this off still. As we saw from Humanity in the, I think, second match of the series. Where he was dozer hunted but still pulled it off. And Abuka says GG's, and that is a 6-0 dominance from Humanity.
You have been defeated.
Still nice effort from Abuka. Enjoyed seeing his play. Good matches. GG's, well played by both players. And this was the best of 11 in the Extravaganza tournament between Humanity versus Abuka. Humanity says something, but I cannot read it because I'm stuck in the game over screen. Chat goes mental about the 6-0, but it is like it is. Well played by Abuka. I have to hand it to him. Very nice played. You are welcome. And guys, if you want to see more matches, you can go here to GameReplays.org and go here to ExtraVaganza tab, brackets and Streambox. Here the Streambox shows you all the important matches. For example here, 13 GMT, that was Humanity versus Abuka streamer CNCHD. And today we have Mr. X versus Apocalypse by streamer Spell. You can even click on his name and he will throw you to the YouTube page. No, I don't want to go in there. Shows you here this button. You can't click it. It will not happen. Nothing will happen. Live in 91 minutes. Here, if you want to see a match, that will be your match for today. So go to GameReplays.org. Streambox. There is your link. And tomorrow we have many streams. Toxic versus MF ISO, streamer me. Gorilla versus Stars, also streamer me. It's not updated yet, but streamer is me. But if someone else wants to stream it, please go for it, because 3 streams at one day is very massive. And Neon versus Alexandros, also streamer me. So tomorrow big matches. And on Sunday we see Stanislav streaming Zars versus Kiltol. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. This has been your CNC HD, and I hope you all see us in the chat of Mr. Spell when he streams Mr. X versus Apocalypse. And hopefully you will have a great day. I probably make myself some pizza now, and see you in the next stream, next match, and next chat. Goodbye.